I could do that in real life.
"71% of the world is covered with water. The other 29% is Danny Aaron's." That's not a fat joke, by the way, just to make it clear. On your YouTube, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, on your TikTok, on your homepage, on your recommendations, on your Facebook, on your Twitch, on your LinkedIn. Maybe. The world cannot get enough of Danny Aaron's. But the question is this: why? In today's video, I will dive into the world of Danny Aaron's, and I will go into, in my opinion, why Danny Aaron's has become one of the most popular and most demanded UK influencer in the scene. Tell me down below your thoughts on Danny Aaron's. Do you like him? Do you love him? Do you hate him? Tell me down below. Smash a like button. Let's try to hit 3,000 likes, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for 400,000 subscribers. And for the best football prints for your Christmas gifts, link down below, top of the description, to UK, the best football prints covering over 150 clubs for any special moment in your club's history. Link down below, top of the description. And let's go. Before we do get into the current day, some context into Danny Aaron's is important. Now, from my perspective, I of course came from the FIFA scene, and I have been in the community since about 2012, 2013. The crazy thing that I find with Danny Aaron's that people don't really know, but he wasn't exactly new to the scene by any regards. If anything, I'll classify him as being one of the OGs, but yet is seen by most people as a new content creator. However, this strangely is not the case. Danny Aaron started off doing just a variety of different games back in around 2016, doing skate videos, Minecraft videos, but these videos, even though have been stated, you can't really find about, as they've been deleted ever since. However, like most people, as he's a football fan, he did FIFA videos around FIFA 16, but this has been deleted. Now, his original channel, or what I used to know him as, was not Danny Aaron's, it was called Ice X FIFA. The first conversation that I had from Danny Aaron's was him saying, "Bro, how do you do Viz points wanting to know for when I stream?" and sent me a picture of my pack when I was on live stream. So, you know, great conversations. The first time Danny Aaron's got any sort of viral trend towards him was when he did a video of him looking at the sub count called the famous 443 meme. This is a clip that we're referring to.
Oh, no way! No way! Mum!
Yeah?
I'm on 443 subscribers!
Who gives a shit?
This was reacted to by the likes of Ninja and PewDiePie, which of course back in these days was quite a big deal. And he even hopped on the Fortnite trend as well, as of course everyone did back in this part of 2018. By looking at his channel now, he has got quite a variety of videos there. However, I do believe that there was many more beforehand that he's deleted ever since. Now, if you look at the early beginnings of his channel, you can find a variety of FIFA 19 videos or Fortnite videos, so to say. And you can tell by his first ever video is why he is so popular to this day. For me, the key reason why Danny Aaron's is so popular and still maintains that to this day is, number one, his relatability. Danny Aaron's, without a doubt, is by far the most relatable, most normal, like by far the most normal guy. And he may take that as an insult, but this is what I find to be the most attractive side of him. With a lot of content creators, you kind of feel a bit disconnected at times, or you feel like there's a kind of line in between you and their content. When they are off camera or on camera, they can be seen as two different people. Danny Aaron's is the opposite of that. The person that he is in real life is the person that he is on camera, and both ways it's still mental. You can tell this instantly by the first video on his channel, which is my video went viral about the meme, the 443 subscriber count, and it's literally just a kid in his bedroom wearing a robe, his hair's barely even done, and his desk isn't even cleaned. He's just a kid in a robe making a YouTube video.
Hey guys, what's going on? Danny here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, I haven't been uploading on the channel for about 9 months now, so sorry about that.
Since he was born in 2002, he would have been 16 at this time of recording, and I can't lie, that's a very, very young looking 16. if that doesn't sound creepy enough. I mean, my guy's still got just a packet of, sensations behind him, which, by the way, great flavor. I hope you enjoyed that packet, Danny. I know you're watching this on stream. He's even wearing a FIFA 18 shirt underneath. What a nerd! If you look back on his videos back in FIFA 19, FIFA 20, you can tell a very familiar trend. In FIFA 20, you could tell that he tried his best to kind of find what worked best with his channel. It was a variety of different type of videos, like news related videos, like icon swap videos, or team of the year videos, or cheaper solution or reviews. Like many content creators, you're simply trying to find what works best with your channel. And he grinded week by week, making multiple videos of mainly player reviews or news type of videos during FIFA 20. And these videos didn't do particularly well at all. He grinded and did it each week, but they never really reached more than 1,000, 2,000 views, and if it banged, then maybe it'll hit the maybe 10 or 8Ks. However, like any content creator should do, he stayed consistent. Even doing FIFA pack animation tales videos, which are videos that I try to do as well, and I'm annoyed because he had his bang much more than me. Thanks for that, Danny. FIFA 21 is where Danny actually kind of picked up a bit more of trying to find what kind of works best for his channel. And the most remarkable thing was that at this exact time period, he wasn't meant to be doing YouTube in the first place. During the period of FIFA 19, FIFA 20, he already finished his GCSEs and he had a lot more free time to put into YouTube. However, because he didn't really pick up any success with his play reviews or news type of videos, he was running out of time. Just like many young people that starts a YouTube, if you don't pick up any real success during this pivotal time period of 18, 17, 19, then the pressure of your friends or family, most importantly your parents, starts to creep on you, asking questions of what are you actually going to do with your life, mate. A lot of people, same like me, experience this type of problem, as you can't guarantee any success, because that is the beauty of YouTube. You are owed nothing. You can make the best videos in the world, but if YouTube doesn't push your videos, then you'll never be found and you'll be never given that chance. And this year, he got that chance. According to Danny, during this time period before his channel started to pick up, he was getting a lot of pressure of his parents on potentially moving on from YouTube. And within the same week of him about to give up on his channel, he got given an opportunity by Facebook Gaming. You may be well aware of a Facebook Gaming contract. For many content creators, it is a huge contract which is somewhat life-changing, as they offer a ridiculous amount of money. For most people, it is 80 hours like what I had, and I believe Danny had as well, but for some it could be 160 hours. This amount of money was guaranteed for him every single month for 12 months, and this was life-changing for him, as it bought him more time. It bought him a year to continue with his channel, and he did absolutely everything that he could to make it work. Streaming for 6, 7, 8 hours per day on Facebook Gaming and editing for multiple hours throughout the night. And he got given his chance. One video that he did was I tried to complete Want to Watch Jota but lost my head. A sort of skit short video, but I think at this stage he realized that these kind of comedic skits worked well with his channel, so he maintained it. This video got 267,000 views, which was huge. And with YouTube, what people don't recognize is that you need quite a bit of luck, as he could do this video the previous year and wouldn't have that luck. It wouldn't bang in the same way. However, he had that one video that did well, and he had to try to make sure that that maintained, so he kept doing these kind of challenge type of videos, such as the next week letting a 100k pack choose my FUT Champs team, which got 400,000 views, which was huge for him. Throughout that same week, he did a prediction video, got 2k views. It won't work. He did his play reviews, 8k and 19k, not really worth it. He did another challenge video, 444,000 views, and at this stage you can tell that he has cracked the code. For the rest of FIFA 21, he still maintained these play review videos or by doing his challenge videos, and mainly the challenge videos always banged for him. 600k on spinning a wheel to decide my FUT Champs team, and I know this very well because I tried to do the same video in the same FIFA and failed massively. But these are just the video ideas. What about the content themselves? Well, here's a clip of it.
That's it, right?
Do it again.
You see what I done? I done the... Skip the f... Look at all the balls. Yes! Look at all the balls! Ah! That's actually quite cool. I like the white stuff. You can't see me. Danny, would you rather have Tots Neymar or bring world peace? Does world peace have 5-star, 5-star? He's controlling nobody. Sergio
There's something about Danny Aaron's which is unique. I don't know if that's an insult or not. You can tell that he's a person that doesn't really care. He just acts in the way that he wants to act. And don't forget, throughout this year, he was still doing streams over on Facebook Gaming, which, as I did the same thing as well, was absolute hell. So fair play for doing that, Danny. If I was to describe Danny Aaron's content in one word, it would be chaos. You don't really know what you're going to get in a video of his because he kind of says whatever he wants at any time. He doesn't really have a filter when it comes to what he says, and he's very comedic in terms of how he says things. The one critique that people may have of him is, particularly if you're from an older audience, that you may find him a bit too loud and in your face for your own liking. So typically if you're a person that watches a Nepenthes or Bateson video, a bit more calmer, or AJ3 video, you may not be the ideal audience for someone like Danny Aaron's. And this leads to number 2. Connection. Number 1, relatability. Number 2, connection. There's a connection that he always has with his content, and that he makes the viewers feel like they are a part of it, and they cannot know what's going on. They feel like they're part of the journey with him. For example, from my own perspective, back in FIFA 17, 18, 19, I had a cult hero on my channel called Demoni, you may remember, and this was a part of my channel that people all loved and became kind of in a way bigger than my channel at some times. Danny Aaron's did something similar and continued it much further than what I could ever do by having a variety of players that the community that he has feels a connection to them. For example, Adeyemi and of course Silas. His editing style appears to take some parts of TikTok in terms of more shorter, faster and louder content that is in your face and keeps people interested for a much more longer time. Adding his entertaining nature with loud and in your face content, with comedic timing and with memes, throwing a connection with your fans to some of the players on screen so they feel involved, and you've got a combination for success. And as long as YouTube gave him momentum, he can fly. And he went from getting 2,000 views per video to 10,000 views per video to now maintaining at least 200 to 300,000 views per video in a space of 9 months. This is insane. The rise of his channel is something that I've never really seen before. And Danny Aaron's became almost a sort of pioneer of this new age of FIFA content, with the likes of a Foot Crunch or a Chuffsters, the new age of FIFA content where fast-paced, almost TikTok style type of videos alongside memes started to blow up. Throw in a sprinkle of Mr. Beast in the type of thumbnails that they have, and you've got a combination for success for this new age of FIFA content creators. And from this point, his entire career blew up. His first 1 million view video that I can find that hit 1 million views in this time period was Foot Champs, but if you have a fun team, I give you a free win. Smiley face. 1.3 million views. I'll be honest, I have no idea how this got 1.3 million views, but that just shows how insane he was at this time period. And it was from here where his channel changed forever, and the fact that to this day he's still maintaining this level is incredible. And one more thing as well. My mum chooses my Foot Champs team smiley face. 2 million views. To this day, I still have no idea how he pulled this off. Like, literally just a normal kid in his bedroom, and he gets his mum involved in videos. He still lives at home with his parents, and people still find that kind of cute. Many YouTubers go for a much more flashier lifestyle or expand out, but yet Danny Aaron's is very happy just being with his parents, something that many people watching at home can also relate to. And the fact that he was the first YouTuber that I've seen actually get his parents involved in his content, and it work incredibly. After speaking to his father, and of course I've never spoke to his mother, but just by looking and interacting with them, they are just normal parents from the UK that simply just want to look after their kid, and that comes across in their content. There's a wholesome feeling. It's almost like a connection that you would have if you were to watch, let's say, a kind of reality show. It's the same kind of idea that makes people connect with vloggers. It's not really a main common thing nowadays, but back in the day there were many people that was doing very well of vlogging. You get up to date with their lives and you kind of want to see how they do, and there's that similar kind of connection with his content. Danny Aaron's currently has 5 channels. He has Danny Aaron's Clips, Danny Aaron's More, Danny Aaron's Shorts, and Danny Aaron's VOD. Having all these channels with a lot of them gaining a lot of views across all of them is incredible. Add on top of that is Twitch, and I'll be honest, I have no idea how much money he's making, but it's definitely more to move out to his parents' house. Just saying. But yet it's almost like he can't at this stage. If Danny Aaron's moves out of his house, and it kind of feels like that part of his channel is gone, and that does become a bit of a problem in terms of what he will do for the future. Of course, he can't stay at his parents' house forever. ideally. So he may have to make a decision in the next year or so in terms of the situation as, well, if he leaves his room and his parents, will that part of his channel be removed? This may sound stupid, but it is a part of it. A viewer likes routine. They want to be a part of a routine and they want to feel like they're very familiar to what they're watching. So if it's a brand new setting and a very different style of content, that people may feel a little bit detached in terms of what they see, and they become a bit nostalgic, and that's a very dangerous place to be in. And this video has been predominantly all positive to Danny because I do like him as a person. I think he's great, and the one thing that I do respect the most for him is the fact that he's not actually changed one bit since he first started. Looked after himself, he's got a bit more fit, and I think that's really good to see. But he's never been in your face at all, and despite people trying to mock him for the way that he acts, the way that he looks, he's always been very well, he just doesn't care, because why would he? In terms of critiques for him, people say that he's too loud, and there's clips of him maybe on TikTok of where he's just very, you know, almost barking like a dog. But I think people fail to realize that there's a reason why he does his content in this way, as for a younger audience, it's definitely very successful. In terms of video views in the last 2 years, he's typically always maintained around 14 to 15 million views, but that's only on one channel. In terms of how many people he has working for him, making his content, like editing wise or shorts, I don't know how many, but they're not being paid enough. So what is next for Danny Aarons, as he can't keep doing FIFA forever? We've seen many FIFA YouTubers kind of continue down this line, and eventually you will hit a wall. No matter how good or how great you are, you either stay the same and stagnate, or you continue onwards and adapt. As of last month, he joined the Foot Asylum Locked In show, which is something to people that may not know or be aware of it. It's kind of like a YouTuber Big Brother, so to say. It's a house full of YouTubers kind of taking part in challenges, and the audience back home decides who wins. And Danny was huge for this. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was in the thumbnail or title in almost every single episode. It felt like every episode. Episode 1, Danny Aarons has beef with every housemate. Episode 2, Danny Aarons mocks Tennessee in Locked In jail. Episode 3, in the thumbnail. Episode 4, Danny Aarons and George Bags complain. Episode 5, in the thumbnail. Episode 6, in the thumbnail. Episode 7, in the thumbnail. Episode 8, not in the thumbnail or title. But then episode 9, Danny Aarons in the title and thumbnail. The reach that he has is remarkable, and this opportunity is actually much bigger than people even realize. Yes, he's now seen as a ally or a friend of the Sidemen, and he's involved in their videos, and Chris MD in the typical ultra UK influencer space, he's now way in there now. However, in each video that I see of him, he's just a guy. I can't explain Danny Aarons, but he is not like a typical YouTuber. I don't know how to explain it. He's just a guy. Watch like literally any Chris MD challenge video that he's involved in, and you just think he's just a lad off the street. And that is why so many people like him, because he's so relatable in that regard. And because of Foot Asylum Locked In, this makes him even more marketable for even more opportunity. So to you, down below, if you can pick 3 words to describe Danny Aarons, what would it be? And most importantly, tell me, what do you think he's going to achieve in the next 5 years? I know that my content has been more on the negative side of things, and this is pretty much all positive. The only negativity really is people just may not like him for being loud and the way he looks, and that doesn't really matter because he doesn't care. So when people try to give him any sort of stick, he just laughs them away, which is the best thing to do, because he's so innocent. He does nothing controversial, which for me is surprising, as he's so, like, in his streams, he's very just, he kind of says what he thinks all the time, and he tries to come up with something a bit funny all the time, that I'm just surprised that he's never, like, overstepped that line really at all. So to any YouTuber watching, the 3 main pillowstones of Danny Aarons is, number 1, relatability, number 2, connection, and number 3, which is probably for me the most impressive from my perspective, is consistency. His content has not only always been high quality, but has got better the bigger that he gets, and that progression of having your content evolve as you evolve is important. So to Danny Aarons, I know that you're probably watching this, keep doing what you're doing, and you've made a lot of people proud. Tell me down below your thoughts on Danny Aaron's in terms of what you think makes him so popular and how he's maintained this for the last 2 to 3 years. And to any content creator that is watching this that may still be a smaller one trying to build up their channel, Danny Aaron's is an example that you can just be yourself and work on your channel, try to find what clicks, what type of content YouTube likes and your audience likes, and try to make that your own. So there's always space in the scene for a new person. So keep at it, boys. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Smash a like button, subscribe if you're new. Thank you for 400,000 subscribers, and I'll see you next time. Peace.